I'm Axel, and my classmate Belmont and I are going to talk about how to reduce the biological footprint in your community. Well, first, I think the main problem is the excessive consumption of products. I mean, there is a great culture of consumerism imposed by the system. Some examples of these are tote bags, which were initially a more eco-friendly option and end up being a product that's widely consumed and end up causing the same environmental damage in our community and in the world in general aspects.
As my college mentioned, that is a big part of the problem, but we must not forget that this problem is originated from governments that have not managed to reach a law that allows the exploiting of resources in a sustainable manner.
Yeah, I think the real problem is not in the products we consume, but the real problem are in the way we consume. The real awareness and change in your community lies in changing consumer habits. Stop excessive ordering of things on Amazon or eBay or Mercado Libre in general. That's, I think, the real change.
Okay, yes, it's a real change. We we made this challenge change the form of consume. I think that to solve this we have to seek to carry out of reforms with our governments, and as my college mentioned before, in our in our consumption practice in order to have a sustainable way of life with the planet.
Yeah. I think we also have to be aware in these times of the products we consume. We have to be aware that resources are limited and the world does not belong to us. Currently, we are witnessing a genocide in Gaza since 2 years ago, and there are many brands that support this happening. And I think a good measure would be to make know the companies that are part of the problem and stop consuming them. That's we call a boycott. For
Yes,
example, um,
example,
that's right. In general aspects, are products from USA and obviously Israel.
uh, uh,
It's a part of the problem.
um, companies uh, whose Nike,
Yeah.
Amazon,
Uh, mm-hmm. Yeah.
other companies with companies of Elon Musk is Tesla
Yeah. Company. Mhm.
and Starlink. No, it's just the other company of Elon Musk. No,
Yeah. Elon Musk is a super rich human, and obviously they are part of the problem. He are part of of the problem, and well, I think that resume what actions we 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 will take about that problematics and 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 we must think the real problem is not only uh, small things, not only small topics. The real problem is all the system. The real problem is the real enemy is it's all the system,
yes,
and
is
all the system includes the way we consume our
yes.
many other things.
Yeah, yes, unfortunately, governments do not seek to make new laws to regulate bad business practice, since governments and companies are often related to each other. So government do not actively seek this change, making this bad practice.
Yeah, 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 uh, because at the system, it's for the system, it's better consume all the things that we can instead of consume with responsibility, with conscienting. I think that's a one practice we must have to do right now.
Yes, that is bad, but we can improve it if the force of the people he informed with this topic.